for you to shut. What up, what up, what up, what up, Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, YouTube. Welcome to Rob's Room. Today, man, today I got a very special guest here, good friend of mine, my man Big Tone in the house.
What's up? Doing triple duty today.
How you been, Shane?
Hey, I'm chilling, man. Life is good. I can't have no complaints.
Okay, okay. Yeah, man, time's hard on the boulevard, man. Today's topic, man, I want to talk about, man, is just child support shit. And what is it that us brothers can do as far as banding together to try to go to legislation and get some of these laws changed?
Shit, good luck. But no, on a serious note, man, it's always it's all a setup. You know, these chicks, they got everything to support them, but there's nothing out here really to support us but a drink. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at the whole schematics of it, man, people think I be tripping, but it started with good times, man. They showed you how it was gonna be. Chicks take the money, kick the man out the house. The the powers that be, Big Brother, design shit so the females that hate you. You know, back in the days of time, it wasn't like that. Man did whatever he wanted to or whatever, but he took care of home and stuff like that. And it was a benefit to it. But now, and you can look at all the paternity court shows. First thing come out these chicks' mouth, yeah, you gonna pay. What about, hey,
But
you gonna take care of your child and be with him?
but let me ask you a question because I mean we joke around a lot, but I know that you're a very intelligent dude, and I know you're gonna give me a wise answer. So as far as let's be honest, like we both know that the shit not fair
Mm-hmm.
with any of that shit, right? My whole thing is I think in my heart our hearts, I feel like it should be a criteria. It shouldn't be now I get that man and woman lay down, y'all both make a decision, y'all decide to, do y'all and once somebody pregnant or whatever the case may be, you got this baby coming in, and it is what it is. But my thing is this: it should be a criteria because if you don't, you got females that'll go run down there just because they mad or bitter or upset. You get what I'm saying? Like case in point, say if you got a kid by this woman, y'all have fallen out, y'all don't fuck with each other, right? But some kind of way you double back, you start fucking with this broad again. You know what I'm saying? You start fucking with this broad again, and say she get pregnant again, and say and say and say you yeah, excuse me everybody, I'm sorry. But say you I'd say that she should be disqualified and automatically taken off child support. Because it's like how you don't fuck with this man, you discrediting this man, you saying you don't fuck with this man, this, that, and the third, boom, boom, boom. But yet, here it is, you go get pregnant by the man again, and you ready to have another child. And you want to still keep this dumbass nigga that child support, this, that, and the third. And I'm saying like niggas double back. I mean, I was one of them kind of dudes that double back in the day or whatever. I'm not dumb enough to do that shit this age, this day and age. But like, it just should be a criteria for how these motherfucking women going about manipulating and using this motherfucking system to work against us so bad, yo. And you got it's a lot of good dads out here now. It's not like back in the day how they used to, project a man to be like you get a bitch pregnant and you just leave and you're not trying to play handle your responsibilities or do what you gotta do. Like it's gotta be something that we can do, yo. It's got
I my thing is this, like, once a funky bitch, you're always a funky bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And if you dumb enough to go back and fuck with the chick again, you it's like walking on a landmine. It's a self-inflicted gun wound and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you will almost make it out of the storm, and then you go back, and then you're gonna start the cycle all over. So it takes a man to get her pregnant, but it don't have to be you to get her pregnant. Now, I agree. Say she go and she meet another dude, right? She solely get pregnant just to get the amenities of the system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's a whole nother malicious act. You know what I'm saying? That should be banned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you're one that's soaking up the system, you ain't trying to work or whatever, it's no excuse for you not to work. But you just sit back, laying back on the system and keep having kids, it should make you get a hysterectomy.
yeah. I agree with that 100%.
But it's just sad that, you know, in some cases you don't even get a chance to show that you're a good dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's sad because they rate it based off of you paying child support. So say you behind, you got arrears or whatever the case may be, they feel like based off of the state, they feel like you have no ground or nothing to stand on because you got arrears.
But see, the average chick, wants you to pay child support. They want you to still pick the kid up, go to doctor's appointments, do this, be in their life, go to Kings Dominion, all this type of shit. And while they still talk shit to you and say you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like they set themselves up by doing it this way because no man on this planet wants somebody to just take their money. Especially if you're a dude that you know you're gonna do the right thing by the kid and shit like that. It's just that they want you to be on their level of bitterness, so they want you to be mad as well. So they get those people on you and stuff. And in most cases or whatever, they know that you're never going to love them like you love the child. So really, it'd be a jealousy thing, especially if it was somebody you were dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So they'll put you through all that shit, make you mad. And I hate to say it, and the female's gonna get extra mad, but I don't really give a fuck because in Big Tone, they create deadbeats. The motherfucker will get so mad. He like, look, I'm just gonna send this money. Look, I hollered at the kid when they 18. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
but that's always left out. Like nobody talks about that type of shit. Everybody is always like we are always the ones that are targeted, talked about it, and dragged through the mud. But at what point do anybody say anything about these funky ass bitches that play this motherfucking game real raw?
Because it's easy to blame a man for everything.
That shit crazy.
That's the scapegoat. You understand what I'm saying? Like you could be the best dude in the world or whatever, and they'll find you say no about something one time, now you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's really unfair because nobody really knows what men go through. Like bad enough, we gotta leave the house.
I say that shit again. That shit real.
House with an X on your back. You know what I'm saying? You're a marked man. You marked, your son's marked, everything because you're black and you're a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do so much extra. You got to go so much harder just to be substantial in America. And, I always watch shows like Paternity Court and stuff like that. And men get such a bad rep, but like 80% of the time, it don't even be the man's kid. You know what I'm saying? But nobody speaks about that.
Yeah.
You'll hear the woman saying like, yeah, well, he did such and such. Then they come back and it ain't his and shit. And you're like, oh, my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the odds are always against you being a black man in America, man, no matter where the fuck you at.
Yeah.
But thing about it, we're the greatest survivors on this motherfucking planet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So any dudes out there where you feel as though the odds are against you and shit, yo, just hold on tight, don't lose it. It's real hard, easy to say that, but hard to do. But if you don't and you lose control, that's what they want you to do. They want you to get mad.
Right.
Oh, fuck this bitch. I'll go hysterical so they can lock you up.
Well, I'm gonna say this because you know what I mean. Nothing beats a failure but a try. I'm one of the ones that believe that a lot of people behind each other that's gonna work together. You know, it could be a strong, strong situation. Anybody, man, that's feeling a certain type of way or feeling crazy about these motherfucking laws involving this child support, man, DM me, man, inbox me. Because at this point, man, I'm trying to link with the right motherfucking people so that we can try to change this shit, man. Because the problem is like we look at ourselves as less than and think that we can't do nothing when in all actuality we do have a little bit of power. It just take motherfuckers to light that motherfucker flame and get this motherfucking movement moving. Like we need a movement, man, because I'm tired of this shit to be honest with you. Like it's not fair, yo. Any woman can run down child support. All them bitches gotta do is have your name and your social. And they can just simply be like, well, he's the baby of my child, and you got a fucking summons in the mail. And then next thing you know, you getting a motherfucking blood test. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you don't get a blood test. You gotta let them know you want a blood test. You get what I'm saying? But you get some of us that be dumb and don't want to get a blood test. Oh, I was with her, and then now you paying child support. You know what I'm saying? And then you get these, like, it's a lot of bitter biddies. I say this all the time, man. Like, child support is not for the woman that's mad that y'all didn't make it. Child support is for the child that needs help. It's for the child. It's called child support. But they done found ways to manipulate it. Well, he lives with me or she lives with me, and I gotta pay this and I gotta pay that. And half the time, they don't do none of that shit.
They be living with their mother. It's a generational thing.
Right.
Their mother did it to their father.
Yo, what the fuck, man?
Their mother did it.
Hello? I got an answer. Hello? Yeah, hey, Crochet, I'm doing my podcast, baby. I gotta call you back. He up Ant House. Ant House. All right. Damn, yo. That shit crazy. Like that shit about my fucking son on live. Like that's case in point. I'm glad I got that call, but that's an example of like this shit is crazy, man. Like when you can't live peaceful, and when you active dad and you trying to be involved in your children's lives, and you know what I mean, the women get bitter and they don't want you to do what you need to do for your child, and you can't take care of you. They interfere in every way possible. You know what I'm saying? And
so that's what you do. You really paying for peace. You paying for peace of mind. Because when you just go ahead and just pay the child support, I mean, do whatever, let them feel like they win, you actually win. At the end of the day, but the average man, we can't say anything because then you weak. You know what I'm saying? So the average dude, you gotta cry in the dark and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody listen to you. They like, oh, you just one of them niggas or this, that, and the third or whatever. When nobody ever looks at the mom. Just like when you look at when people look at their own mother, they think their mother is God's greatest gift to the world. Knowing like shit, mama was a funky bitch too.
yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, your mama done done some scandalous shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody ever looks at the woman. She can do all this, have sex with everybody, have a kid that ain't the guys, and all she got to do is cry.
And everybody gonna feel sorry
Nobody.
for her.
Oh,
Yeah. Why you
don't
doing
talk to
her
her
like
like
that? Don't
that.
do her. Don't do what the fuck about us?
Yeah. Especially like when you used to watch Maury, man. Like, bitch could be up there, and you know how these bitches get. They done cussed your mother out. They done talked all kind of shit
But
about your family.
guaranteed that the child yours though.
Then they come
Guaranteed.
back. Oh, he ain't the father. The bitch going back. First thing Maury do, which is a Caucasian man. Oh, don't beat up on her. This, that, and the third. Like, man, you lucky you don't hit this bitch with a rock.
People overlook the hell that a motherfucker go through with these motherfucking bird head ass bitches that be, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm gonna say it, like I gotta say it. Yeah, granted, yeah, you done had sex with the bitch and this, that, and the third.
Well, hold up. See, a motherfucker can easily say, oh, well, you fucked her. You don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They be, especially if you got multiple baby mothers, that guarantee that next baby mother, she looking at the situation you're going through, and she said, I would never do that until it's her turn.
Yeah.
And she does that exactly.
Yeah.
And then go on and go on. Like Sam said, man, stop fucking, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
I ain't gonna lie, get you to that point where though.
Look, you can't enjoy raw sex.
Period. Like that's where I'm at. When you start practicing being celibate, that's how you know what I mean. You can escape all that bullshit. You D Nelson said it go both ways. You can be a good baby mom and get a fucked up baby daddy. That's true. But these days, it's more fucked up baby mamas than it is dads, I think. Because it's a lot of men that I know personally. I can count like on my hands and feet how many men friends that I have that go above and beyond the call of duty to be great dads to their kids, and the moms, because they're not with them, are acting dumb or they're interfering and they're brainwashing the child and making the child not feel a certain type of way about their kid, their dad, and this, that, and the third, and all. None of that shit get discussed. All you hear is, well, we women and we've been going through this for years and this, that, and the third. What the fuck? Y'all don't understand what it's like to be the man. You feel me? It's easy for a woman to speak that and say that, but understand, baby, it's a lot of men out this motherfucker that's going through the motherfucking ringer with a bullshit ass baby mother, man, that want this and want that act like they this and act like they that. I'm talking about bitches go in court and perform. When I say perform, I'm talking about act it all the way through with the tears and all that shit. Like they, man, come on, man. Y'all don't understand what a nigga be going through, man. I'm telling you.
I used to work with, man. Yo said his baby mama went to the lowest. Said she came in there dressed like a homeless lady, one shoe on.
Yo.
I said, ain't that a bitch?
Yo, it's so crazy, especially if she one of them type bitches that play, that know that's used to manipulating the system. The system we got here is fucked up. So the way that it goes is, if for those of you that don't know, Maryland is a mother state. So they side more with the mothers than they do the fathers. But what I'm saying is we need to try to figure out some shit to where as though we can, you know what I mean, flip that motherfucking script, because this shit has gotten out of hand, man. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
And then also, I can't stand a nigga that fuck with the chick now, and he allowed the bitch to do that.
Do that,
He
yeah.
as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely,
man, let the bitch
definitely,
do that to
definitely.
her.
If you sitting around and you got kids yourself and you fucking with this woman and you watching her manipulate the child and make that child not see his father and all that crazy shit, you's a coward. You's a bitch ass nigga. Period. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Like, I just went through it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ashamed to say it. Like, yo, they come to court, and when I tell you perform, like they get on the stand and cry and tell you all these things, and then when you, all it takes is, if you owe a rearage, I don't give a fuck how much it is. It could be $300, $400. The judge is going to side with the mother and going to allow the mother to say, dictate this, that, and the third. Everything you say. You can have a paid attorney.
By the way, that's a waste of time in child support. Anybody It's pointless to get you a lawyer because you lose.
I am a living witness to this. I went in court with a paid attorney, and my baby mother made my paid attorney look like a public defender. Dead ass. I'm talking about she was saying objection and shit like that, and the judge was saying sustain. And when my lawyer went to go say objection and it was overruled, she got one objection in, I believe. But for the most part, I'm just saying, like, it, fellas, we gotta stick together, man. What I'm saying, what I mean by that is, it's like, yo, if you a man out here, man, and you going through child support issues, or you going through shit with a bitter baby mother or some bullshit like that, man, hit my motherfucker. We need to formulate something where as though, yo, we get some type of paper sign and send that shit to legislation. They gotta change that shit, yo. It's unfair.
I remember a dude.
Comment for y'all real quick. Michael Carroll said, why don't we reverse the roles? Government is quick to give children to the mother. Maybe we need to figure out a way to get our kids and let them support.
But see, the thing about it, V, is like, they ain't never gonna let that happen because nothing is in a man's favor in this state. My thing is, and I always said it before, like I don't have those child support issues and stuff like that. I've been through it.
Thank God you don't.
I've been through it.
Thank God you don't.
We was able to work stuff out and come to a cool level, whatever. And we just raised my daughter.
But what about the men that there's no median, where there's no maturity level in dealing with the other parent, and they doing when you've taken every approach.
See, my thing is this, bro. I've been preaching it for a long time. Like, okay, if a woman comes to court and say she can't afford this, I need his money to do this, do that. It sounds to me, if I'm a judge, I'm like, well, it sounds like he's a better parent. So, hey, sir, you can take your kid today and let the kid have a better life. That script, you know what I'm saying? Because if you already getting Section 8 and all this, you can't even afford to keep a goddamn kid. So why you want to punish the man and make him pay all this, that, and the third, and then the chick still try to keep him away from him? That's where I have an issue with. If it's supposed to be for the betterment of the child, it's never about the child.
Never.
It's about the chick wanting to make sure you're handicapped. Financially, mentally, everything.
Yeah, because D. Nelson just said that's not true. I know quite a few men raising their kids so it can be done. We're not saying that.
But you gotta go through hell and hot water, and the bitch got to be shooting dope in court.
Yeah, not only and not only that, because
they didn't get crackheads.
I am one. Right now, I am currently going through a custody battle with my son. So for everybody that think that shit is like a walk in the park or it's easy, this, that, and the third, bruh, that shit based on who your children's mother is and what tip she on. If you got a snake ass manipulative system using bitch that's your children's mother and that's what she do, then
9 times out of 10
you can't win.
9 times out of 10 those cases are where the mother just say, fuck it, I don't want to raise this goddamn kid and give it to him. It's never a situation, the majority of the time, it's not a situation where the dude go to court and they really hear what he got.
Yeah, because you got to prove a motherfucker unfit. That's what a lot of motherfuckers don't understand. 9 times out of 10, the mother is the custodial parent. Let's break down what custodial parent means. That does not mean that she has full custody of the child. That means that is the guardian that the child stays with. Now, we have rights too. A lot of us don't have rights, but most of us men, if you're a man like myself or a man like Tone, that's a stand-up nigga, we don't deal with all that police shit. Don't nobody want to go through that. Who the fuck want to go through that?
And that's how we get railroaded.
You get what I'm saying? And that's part of the motherfucking problem. And these motherfucking bitches, I'm telling you, they play the game for keeps. They play it raw. They do that. You kidnapped the kid. You did this. You did that. You won't get them their kid. And You know what I mean?
It almost sound like nigga, I'm going with that Kadeem Hardison, I'm gonna get you sucker. He shot me. Bitch, what?
But listen, I'ma fuck y'all head up. So I put a protective order out on somebody, right? And when I went to court to get the shit like served and shit, the judge said out of her mouth that harassment is not enough for them to grant me the protective order. I said, what? I said, that's how it start. Like, if you're harassing me, the next other stuff come down the line. She said, well, I'm sorry. The stuff did she touch you? Did she this? Did she that? I said, no. She said, well, she's not a threat. What? Like, my thing is, this is my thing, right? I get law and shit, but make it make sense to me.
But I bet you 9 times out of 10.
But if I did it to her,
you send somebody to beat her up at a laundromat, some motherfucking way, they'll trace it back to you somehow.
I get that, but that's what the judge said. This was a regular black judge too, a black judge. She said to me, she said in these exact words, she said that harassment. She said you can go to any courtroom in here, out Towson. She said harassment isn't enough to grant you a protective order. So this woman can.
If she say he came and knocked on my door, I put one on you. Put one on you.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's so lopsided and one-sided with how shit play out.
You will never ever beat the bitch game.
But that's why I'm reaching out, fellas. This is a cry and a call for drastic measures.
Only way you want to make it if somebody dig up Johnny Cochran and smoke him like on how high. That's the only way you're gonna make it. You're not going to do this.
Yo, listen.
Do it.
I need y'all to understand, like, we laughing, but this is a serious situation. This is a very serious situation. Like, I'm in a situation right now myself, and I can use my platform as, like, I'm reaching out. This is a cry out. I'm being honest with y'all. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, what I'm dealing with and how I'm dealing with it. It's really, really, really bad. You know what I'm saying?
Walk into court with that lawyer need to automatically turn into, you know who, the old man on Rocky.
Say it.
You need to turn to him before you walk in there. Don't do it. This funky bitch is knocking in the mall. Don't do it. Save your money. It's a bum. Against a bum.
Hey, yo. It don't matter.
And then the thing about it, yo, it rewinds the time and shit. And you be like, you know what? Why did I even meet this bitch? Like, why? Like, why did I even meet this bitch?
Yeah.
But I can always say, kid's mom's dope. You know what I'm saying? I've been through the storm years ago and stuff like that. But I do feel for other dudes because I've been through that. Kiddo has been through that or whatever. And it puts you in a place where, you know what? I'm worried about myself. I deal with all that later. So, of course, you know, people that really know you know, like, man, you really tried. He did this, he did that. Took all avenues and still got railroaded or whatever. Sometimes you gotta just try to weather the storm. And after every storm, there's still a light out there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it bothers a motherfucker, but you can't really like let that shit like hinder your everyday life because it will. That shit'll poison you, and that's what it's supposed to do. That helps them win. When you sitting around mad and all that, it's like they get the quickening.
Yeah.
On the highline.
Yeah.
Look at me, so angry. You know, especially in that court shit. Man, I went to court 3 times with my first divorce because it was, you know, kids brought me involved and stuff like that. And the first time it was nothing but an argument. I got screwed by the judge. Oh, he'll have to pay this if you don't see him. Thank you, judge. Now I'm not gonna see my kids. Second time was nothing but a grudge match. Third time, by this time, I went in there with a clear head and was like, you know what? She can have everything she wants. When you do that, it's still ain't
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
You can go in there like, God damn, here go my arm, here go one of my feet. I want both feet.
Yeah, man, listen, man. Like the game that they play with that shit is so raw, man. I mean, like when you go in there and you go to court, like case in point with child support court, like I said, you don't have a leg to stand on. They don't even let you speak. That like the judge will cut you off. Nothing you say. All they want to know is why the arrears are not paid. Why? What's the reason?
And the thing about it, in the upper echelon Caucasian world, it don't work that way.
Hmm.
Them motherfuckers go to court because you know why? A lot of them have their women right where they want. Housewife can't claim shit. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's true.
And then at the end of the day, like if you like a Bezos and somebody like, yeah, that shit a right up. Yeah, get this bitch that. Bye. I'm gonna get another one tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But we not in that predicament. We don't have the right complexion for that section after the election.
Yeah,
You know, so it leads up to like, man, I remember a couple years ago, Caucasian man, this dude went to Congress about child support laws in California. I mean, like, yo, if I work every day, I never said I wasn't gonna take care of my kids. Why y'all trying to do X, Y, Z? Why did she automatically get my kids? And you know, why haven't somebody looked at this from both sides? Just like I was looking at the, Kim Kardashian wanting like $1 million a month from Kanye. And
But
all
that's
that
my
stuff.
thing. My thing is,
She has more
bro,
money
that's
than him.
no. The thing that's making me mad is how can you like that's my thing. It's so fair to the men. I can see like with if you're not taking care of your child, I understand. But
That's different.
but
They
when
gotta
you,
fine you and all that.
I'm talking about like yo, like
But they the dudes that get away with it.
who like the Kanye's and them.
No, I'm talking about dudes that, all right, bitch, I ain't taking care of that kid. Don't ever come around me.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bitch, I'm calling my goddamn phone. Bitch, I'm with the woman I love.
And I feel strongly about that. I always
And
say
he'll
like
bum and he don't care. And they be like, hey, I'm not gonna get nothing anyway.
bad bullshit baby fathers get good baby mothers. Good baby fathers get bullshit baby mothers, and vice versa, and it goes all the way around the board. And it's crazy because them niggas, the ones who look and tell you to your face, bitch, I told you don't have this baby. Fuck you. You ain't gonna never see me again. They don't go there.
Another thing, if a dude say, hey, look, they should ask from in court, hey, did he say he wanted this child? Well, nah, he did say he didn't want it. Ah, yeah, well, that's on you, bitch. You should. you had it. You take care
But
of it.
it's like it's like at the end of the day, like it's like they always say, daddy's baby. I mean, mama's baby, daddy's baby. It's a lot of men out here suffering that didn't get blood tests, that's paying child support and going through a lifetime of hell because they was with a funky bitch and she done slid and fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga. You just so happen to spend 4 days with the whore and you the father.
But see, I have something to say about that.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
People always look at me like the devil because 9 times out of 10 is a lot of shit I don't give a fuck about. They were like, well, what if you had a kid and he's about 15 and you find out you ain't the father? I'm not giving you nothing else. I'm sorry. You can go talk to your mom. We can be cool. You can hit me up. Like, man.
Yeah, because the famous line that everybody hits you with is, "You're all that the child know as their father," and this, that, and the third, and whatever.
Well, he need to be on a quest for knowledge like the last dragon and what the fuck is real father is, if you can find
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
Because bitches that do the luck of the draw, they put niggas' names in the hat, shake it up. Yeah, he the father. I think he the last one. But your shit ain't even reached the egg because there's 4 other niggas in there waiting.
yeah. And that's what's crazy. Like, it's like bitches got their picks on who they want their baby fathers to be.
And they didn't put you through so much shit. That's the shit that killed me. Like, they done put a nigga through so much bullshit. And then find out he ain't the father. And all the bitch says, oh, my bad. Hey, bitch, I run over you so bad that your arm just be hanging out the bottom of the car.
But that's my thing. It's like, how the fuck, like, but these bitches been getting away with that shit for years and years and years and years. And at what point, niggas gonna get tired and be like, you know what, fuck this shit, we gotta do something. Instead of sitting around looking dumb and keep dealing with this dumb shit. Because I know I'm not the only motherfucker that's on this motherfucker podcast talking about, yeah, because some niggas ain't gotta go through that no more. They done went through, they did what they did. They ain't gotta deal with it. Everybody's not in that position. You have a lot of men that are in my position where we are fighting and struggling, trying to be a father in our children's lives. And these bullshit ass bitches interfering and don't want it to be done because you don't want to fuck with them. Like, because you don't want no parts of them. You don't want to do things like when some women are control freaks. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they ain't running shit or controlling the whole narrative of the situation, they got a problem with a man being in authority. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some women that's just like that. And all I'm gonna say, man, is please, for those of you that's going through that type of shit, man, holla at me, man. We gotta do something. Because something gotta be done about this stupid shit, man. Like, nothing beats a failure but a try. Now, if a nigga try and we fail at it, then cool. But if a nigga ain't trying, we sitting around and we tired, man, it's something we can do, yo. It's something we can definitely do. I'm tired of this shit, man. With these bullshit ass bitches out here that ain't good baby mothers that try to proclaim and want checks and going to get your children tested for lead. Want to get your children tested for lead, and they tell you that your child got ADHD and they treat your child. They treat your child like he got like he's schizophrenic and all this dumbass shit.
Kid up, he got a helmet and a wheelchair.
That's what they doing. And first thing Shorty said, we gotta stop fucking them raw. You ain't never fuck. We just gotta stop fucking, period. It ain't even about just the raw shit. It's just period, man. Like,
well, at my age, a nigga shouldn't be worrying about getting nobody pregnant anybody. Maybe it'll help the younger dudes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gone are the days where you meet somebody at a young age and that's what I want to be with the rest of my life. Nah, you're gonna pay for that pussy one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when you enjoy too much and lead a change in that.
Man.
And a little bit of time go by, then you say she pregnant or whatever, and it is what it is. But you gotta wait till God finish baking the little fucker for it to come out, and you figure out if it's yours.
Yeah, you gotta.
The motherfucker might come out like the nigga that work at the chicken spot. So then you got to go through all that shit, and you got to sit and wonder all day, and then you don't want to be ignorant, and you're like, motherfucker don't look like me. What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You got a sneak and swab.
Yeah, man. It's real bad, man. It's bad out here, man, for some of us guys out here, man, that's good fathers. You go through hell and high water to prove yourself and show that you been a great dad, and that don't matter to some people. We got to stop fucking them raw. He said, no, we got the fuck, champ. That's a must, definitely. When I'm not reading that part. that's so.
Supposed to put no homo before that.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Some people, we gotta fuck and relieve stress. You know what I mean? Just as a man, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But it gotta be a cap on that shit, man. Gotta be a cap because this shit crazy out here, man.
At our age, I think motherfuckers should just, I know motherfuckers that had kids at 50. Like, you crazy than a motherfucker out here. One, the kid gonna kill your ass. Cause you ain't gonna be able to do shit with him once he about 18 and shit. You gonna be a laughing stock.
Best advice I can give a nigga is go get snipped. That's the best thing I can tell you.
I knew my daughter was coming and she was healthy. I went and got it done before she was even born. She was born the next month after I got fixed. So I made sure. And between that time, if a bitch would have said she was pregnant by me, you better name that motherfucker Miracle, because that's what it have been.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit.
Oh, before you say that, I think I sent everybody a clip. Did you get that? Where the bitch was sitting there, the dude said, yeah, you know, I got a vasectomy or whatever. And she was focused on, why you ain't tell me? The whole time she pregnant. He like, no, wait a minute, but you pregnant by somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you lie to me? You ain't even tell me you got a vasectomy. I'm like, is this bitch crazy?
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do.
But
But the whole time that
What
she's
you
trying to
said.
blame, that man for the baby though. That's what y'all funky bitches do. Blame a nigga that ain't got nothing to do with it, but cause he's in a better financial situation or he good on his end. Yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. Hey, that's my baby daddy. This, that, and the third, and boom, boom, boom. Like, that's what be going on, man. And that's just sad. And that's tie back into my motherfucking point. Like, fellas, we gotta do something about this shit, my nigga. Because they got the ups on us. Women can make the decision. It's their body. And they can decide on whether this child they gonna keep it or let it go. And the main thing, a woman's number one words, I don't believe in abortions.
I gotta play.
Vasectomy? Tell me. No. Vasectomy and you didn't tell me? We literally waited 4 years to have this kid and you literally didn't tell me you got a vasectomy? We wanted kids. Then you wanted a child?
Why are you pregnant?
What do you mean why am I pregnant?
It ain't mine.
Don't even go. You got a vasectomy.
What you mean don't go? You hear this dumb shit?
So you basically just don't trust me.
Trust
You vasectomy and didn't tell me.
I was gonna tell you.
With 4 years wasted and we planned our lives, like we planned our lives around children.
We were supposed to have kids together, not you run off and go have a kid with
So why did you get a vasectomy? I'm confused. I still don't understand. You went behind my back and got a vasectomy.
Bitch, just
Knowing-
yo, stop that shit. Stop it. Please stop it. Stop it. Please. You hear this dumb shit? But this is what we deal with. This bitch she fucked the fact that she's pregnant by another nigga. This funky, dirty, shitty bitch gonna justify and gonna say, why you ain't tell me that you had a vasectomy? Are you fucking serious? We plan to have kids together, bitch. I ain't tell you just to see, you know what I mean? But they will come to you quick. And I'm pregnant. Like they not fucking nobody else. Y'all bitches worse than us.
Shit. I was like, is this bitch serious?
Bitches worse than us these days, man. I gotta say it. Like the women, the roles have been reversed. You got the bitches, that's the niggas, and the niggas, that's the bitches. I say it day in and day out. I mean that shit. I live on it. I stand on it. Like the roles have been reversed. The women is
Niggas
way
moving
more
with
gangster.
bitch quicker than a motherfucker.
Yeah, women have they so gangster like now. Like bitch will get pregnant and I'll tell you in a hush she fucking 2-3 niggas. But I act like will tell you. Well, I ain't had sex in 90 days. I ain't had sex in like 60 days.
Always comes to be the man's fault.
Yeah, it's always the man's fault.
Why
No
was I
accountability.
pregnant? Because you didn't hug me the other day.
Well, I got pregnant.
You didn't say
I
good
called your
morning.
phone and you didn't answer your phone. So, bitch, you go get pregnant. Fuck out of here,
I
man.
was heartbroken about it.
Funky
I went to
bitches. I
Kevin
can't
Howard.
stand these lying ass shitty bitches, man.
Like,
They lie. Just keep this shit a buck. They so busy worrying about a nigga thinking, well, yeah, I don't want them to think I'm a freak and I don't want them to think this and I don't want that. So look. So the roles changed and y'all mad. What? You are part of the problem. Stop lying all the time. That's your name, right? Stop lying all the time. What the fuck is you talking about? Is you serious? Is you serious? What the fuck is we mad for? All we saying is keep that shit abandoned. You think that shit cool to put a baby on another nigga? That it
By the
ain't
way,
belong to them?
I'm not mad. I don't care.
I know he not.
I don't give a shit.
What the
I'm not on child support.
What the fuck?
My kids love me. I'm the greatest dad in the world. I should have an outfit.
Listen,
Kate, not to say you're a hoe.
I'm gonna be real with you. Stop lying all.
Are they trying to go in with this?
She gonna say, nigga, you want to do this? Look at my pic and ask this question. I'm live, sweetie. That's number one.
Oh, this is somebody that don't like you.
Yeah, probably. Who gives a fuck? But where I'm at with it,
They said, look at their pic. Pull them up. Who is it?
I don't know. Stop lying all the time.
Pull them up.
Oh, that's Phoenix. Phoenix, shut the fuck up.
Well, they say that if they made a picture, they need to
No,
stop
Phoenix cool people. Come on, Phoenix, with that dumbass
fuck
shit.
with you.
Yeah, you always want to get under my skin, whore. Stop playing with me. But yeah, man, where I'm at with it, like, we talking about these shitty, dirty bitches that lie and put kids on niggas that, and they know they ain't the fathers, and then you run across these gullible ass clown ass niggas, and then once you run across these gullible clown ass niggas, you got niggas they fathering the child, and kind of know that it ain't the child, but they want to be with the dirty, funky bitch. So some of these niggas, that's what I be saying. Like, some of y'all women don't be understanding the niggas that y'all dealing with. Some of these niggas, yeah, they good, great providers, great, but some of these niggas ain't worth a wooden nickel.
I mean, think about it. It gotta be a sad day in Maryland when you up there, your mother and them up there, y'all all at the hospital waiting for the breakthrough. This funky bitch reached 10 centimeters. Trust me, I know I had some kids. 10 centimeters. Now the baby coming out. And the baby looked just like the nigga that she said was like her brother.
Hey yo, listen.
But if some niggas, oh, I'm gonna be the father regardless. He's a dumb motherfucker. That baby would never see me again in my father.
Listen, man.
That kid.
Listen,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Listen, man.
That's like I instill in my daughter now. Like, if she ever had kids, if her and the dude don't work, you ain't gonna deprive this man unless he just a rapist or some shit, smoke crack. But if he a regular dude working all that, man, you ain't gonna stop this man from dealing with this guy. Beat the sonic coins out your ass. Ain't no way, man. No, you're not gonna do that because every child needs both parents. They need the mother, and if the bitch can find the father, they need him too.
Yeah, Shorty said some sensible shit though. She said, you know, a lot of men that ain't shit, Rob, just like we know a lot of females that ain't shit. And needs to be a conversation on how to bring this to an end. And that's true. But how the fuck can we bring this to an end? Every mind don't think the same. Every mind not mature enough to do that. You got some women that strictly be out here trying to hurt and bring a motherfucker down, man.
It's like a tennis match. On this side you got men, on this side you got women. The tennis net is the government. Sorry.
Yeah, and as far as with me, I can only speak for myself. I gotta hold myself accountable for the person that I chose to lay down with. Now, granted, nah, that person wasn't showing them signs back then. But what I'm saying is, we all know that people can change in the drop of a dime, yo. Like, you just gotta be careful. I tell anybody, if you don't have kids, man, pick and choose your peoples wisely that you choose to have kids with. Some of us got kids that we ain't playing. Some of us got kids that are here because we was drunk. You fucked this person. You skeeted at them. They decided to keep the kid, and now you're a baby daddy and you're a father. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm going to say this, Rob. This is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to let you go ahead and wrap it up. Just like Jay-Z said, It was all good.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it always is in most cases, man. And it's like they expect you to deal with the bumps and bruises, taking on the chin, and all that. And then by the time you're 18, you got to stand there and take prom pictures.
Man, listen. Do y'all watch for my man and all these shows that be on where these motherfuckers be zapping the fuck out and you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it would be less of those situations if people, you know what I mean, if you thought things through with who the fuck you laying down with. I mean, that's the best way that I could put it. Say, I need some words from you, Tone, before we get ready to close out, before I finish up and close out.
Dearly beloved. Dearly beloved. We talk about this thing called funky bitches. They'll take you downtown. They'll steal your crown. Make your motherfucking ass feel down. But if you don't pay, your check they will slay. You will not be able to go out another day. Forget about pussy, because no bitch will want you. You got no money in your wallet because the funky bitch done hunted you. So until next time,
Oh my God.
save up your dimes, stay the fuck out the way, strap up your dick until the next time.
On that note, y'all, we get ready. On that note, all I'm gonna say to everybody, man, is, you know what I mean, just be thoughtful and mindful of what the fuck be going on and who you screwing, because that shit have come back. That shit have come back to haunt you in the end. And on that note, man, we closing out. I swear to God.
Chicken like Al Sharpton in this bitch.
Listen, yo. Y'all have a good day, man. Get prepared. The Bro Show gonna be live in effect around 7:30. I want y'all to tune in and check us out because we're gonna be dropping some vitamins on y'all. I appreciate all the love, the support, and everybody came in. Thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank my man Big Tone for coming in to co-host with a nigga. And I thank y'all, man. Tune in next Tuesday, man, where the subject will be shitty bitches. And on that note, y'all have a good day.